Hi, I'm Dave Monty and welcome to my video series, Everything Villages. Today we're going to do an update of the cost of living here in the villages, and I'm also going to show you some of the tweaks that I made to the cost of living calculator that is free to you, so stay tuned. As always, a couple of housekeeping items before we get started. If you like this video, please hit like. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. Both of those actions help these videos reach more people, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, this is where I usually say, if you like your free 42-page guide, buying and selling a home in the villages, just email me right here at davemontysales@gmail.com, and I'll send you out your copy. Also, since we're covering my cost of living calculator today, that's also free to you. You can email me right here as well, and I'll send you out that copy. So we'll get started here. I'm going to first go through kind of a high level what the calculator is and it isn't. And where are we? Right here. Okay. So first, a high level. This is not intended to be a 100% comprehensive budget for you in the villages. It is really meant to cover what the housing costs are going to be, taxes, insurance, if you're getting a loan, what your mortgage payment's going to be. I do allow you to put in non-related items to housing down in this section. I do cover car expenses, healthcare, food, entertainment, and then allow you to put in whatever you want down here. And I'll go through that and kind of show you how this works as we go along. But here's the most important items if you're just looking to get to the cost of what a house is. So in order to use this spreadsheet, it's pretty simple. Anything that's in these square boxes that is a white cell, that is an editable cell. That was easy for me to say. Editable cell. Same here, 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 as well as all of these. And I'll point that out as I go along. I'm going to step through this using this as my outline to discuss what the different costs are here in the villages, and also point out some things that you might not know. I have some comprehensive videos on some of these items, and I'll point those out, and I'll put the links in the description below. So first of all, the villages spans 3 counties here. 95% of the villages is in Sumter County. Actually, 95% of Sumter County is the villages, but there are also Marion County and Lake counties. When you pick any one of these counties, the main thing that changes is going to be your taxes right there, and you'll see Marion County is going to have higher taxes. Almost in this particular case, with a house this expensive, probably $700 more a year in Marion County, as well as Lake County and Marion are fairly similar in taxes. I do use the exact tax amount. Okay, you'll see that I've actually laid out the taxes here in a table, and I pulled those numbers over, which you won't be able to see that second sheet. I hide that when I send it out. I'll talk about taxes in a little bit more detail as we go through these. The next is the homestead exemption. Are you going to have it or not? If Florida is going to be your full-time residence, you can apply for your homestead exemption. What it does is it knocks $50,000 off the assessed value of your home for tax purposes, and it saves you $500 to $600 a year in taxes. You don't get this in your first year living here. If you were to move in today, August 2022, you can apply for it at the end of this year to apply to next year's taxes. The next item down is bond, and I put the bond is not paid off because I do want to show a higher number down here. I'm trying to fail high with the cost of living, so there's no surprises for my clients. The bond, if you don't know what that is, I do have videos on that, and I'll put those links in the description below. But basically what the bond is, it is a tax. It pays for the original infrastructure of the villages. Every home comes with a bond attached to it, and it gets paid off over 30 years. If you don't want to pay that bond, they're a lot less expensive up north. They're either paid off already or they are paid down. So you might see a home that has a $3,000 bond balance, all the way down to the newest homes, which can be $25,000 for the bond on like a patio villa, up to $35,000 to $40,000 on a designer or veranda series. Okay. But again, more detail in the link below. Allow you to put in the home value. And again, the home value will mainly affect taxes and if you pick the loan, whether you're going to get a loan or not. I'm going to show you how that works, but again, just to kind of show you cost of living outside of what the loan is, because there's going to be, homes in here range from 200,000 up to 2 million. So, this obviously if you're getting a loan, that number is going to vary greatly in here. The next thing down is what the property type is. Now the property type I use to adjust what the water is going to be, because certain series have bigger lots that require more watering, what your electrical bill is going to be, what lawn care is. So the type of home you have or the type of lot you have will affect a lot of these numbers, mainly due to lawn care as an example. So I'll just show you, if I go cottage series, you see a lot of these numbers change in here. Okay. All right, are you going to get a home loan? So I allow this tool just to show you, okay, again, like when I'm going through this video, I just want to show you, your cost of living is about $1,300 to $1,400 a month. That has gone up by about $200 with the recent increases of pricing. But if I'm going to get a loan in here, I do have over 20% of a down payment, so there's no private mortgage insurance that you would see there. If you do check on loan, you'll see that there's your mortgage payment at 5.5% at 30 years. I do add up what your monthly principal and interest and escrow payments would be. That would include your principal interest payment, PMI, private mortgage insurance, property taxes, and homeowners insurance. So I show you that value, what your payment would be on a monthly basis just for that. And then I also show you what your annual tax bill estimate will be. Now your tax bill, I said, is dependent on the county that you're in. Often when you're looking at a home, it will list what the current taxes are, but don't be fooled by that low number that you're going to see, because really the only time they assess properties here in Florida are basically when you first buy the home. So when you first buy the home typically gets assessed at about 75% to 80% of the value or the price that you paid for the home. The bills just went out, and I've gotten 15 calls in the last 2 days saying, did we overpay for our house? How come the assessed value of my tax is so much lower than what we actually paid for it? And I have to assure people that they did not overpay for their homes. That's just the way they assess the taxes here. All right. Then down here, allow you to put in non-housing related expenses: car, healthcare, food, entertainment. If you have on a separate budget for golf, you can put it down here, and you'll notice when I put that label for golf, it comes over to this column. And I think you saw that earlier. If you're big Disney fans and you're going to spend a gazillion dollars each month in Disney, why not put it on here? Okay. But let's get I'm going to put all these back to the default. I'm going to get rid of. The big thing here is get rid of the loan in here. So we'll step down through these. Homeowners insurance, again, is going to vary depending on, like if I put in a patio villa, which is a lot less expensive, you probably expect to spend about $70 a month in insurance. If I put in a designer, which is going to be the bigger homes here, or veranda series, I'm keeping it on that because that's going to be the most expensive in here, a lot of it, again, due to lawn care. Sewer, water, again, water is going to be a little bit more expensive in the designer series. And, often, patio villas don't even have lawns a lot of times, so there's very little watering that goes on there. High-speed internet, gas, electrical, again, depending on the type of series that you pick, that number is dependent on that. Trash, cable, you can just get a sense of what all these are. Down here, might need a little bit of explaining. I've got ad valorem taxes. Those are the taxes that are based on the price of your home or the assessed value of your home. So those will, that will change. The most inaccurate number on this calculator is going to be this one. These are fixed values. You're not able to calculate these. These are lookup values, and there's so many of them that it's almost impossible. So I did take averages for the different types of series in here. You'll see that number goes down. The bond is a fixed number, and the CDD is also a fixed number. CDD, you can think of it kind of like a city tax that pays for the maintaining of infrastructure, roads, golf cart paths, the flowers they change here, 4 times a year, etc. All right. So that's basically it. I did say this at the beginning. This does require Microsoft Excel. Okay, if you'd like your free copy, just email me. Now, as I said in the beginning, I'm going to just get rid of that here, okay? That this does require Microsoft Excel. If you don't have Microsoft Excel, just email me the input that you'd like for those particular items, whether if you know what series of home you want, or even if you just send me what you think your budget is, I can tell you which series that's going to be, and I can do that for you. But if you just send me those input values, I can put the information into the spreadsheet for you and send you a copy of the results. Okay? But again, if you'd like a copy of either my guide or this calculator, just email me right here at davemontysales@gmail.com. I hope you found this video informative. I hope that you get the chance to use the calculator, and I hope to see you around the villages. Take care.